Hey everyone, this is Josh, and welcome to part 2 of my D2L tutorial where we're breaking down the content section on a D2L page that you are designing. So if you haven't seen part 1, please check that out. I go into how you make a module and make a sub-module and a few other little things. And today I'm going to be talking about the different types of topics you can add to a module or a sub-module, what exactly the word topic means in this case. And I'm just going to show you some cool stuff that you can do. And, I had a lot of fun playing around with this. Once again, I am going to this as a beginner, and I found some things that I really, really like about D2L while playing around with the different types of topics. So what is a topic? Okay, so a topic is basically something you can add to one of your modules. And if you just click upload or create here, you can see all the different things you can add. There's quite a bit here, and I'm just going to highlight a few of them. I'm not going to go into all of them today. But as you can see, there's upload files, video, create a file, link, tons of options, make an assignment, create a checklist, discussion, quiz, survey, so many things that you can do here. And you'll find that it's actually pretty easy to use. So a topic is just adding something to your page, an assignment, discussion, really anything, link. Yeah. Okay, so where you create your topic definitely matters. So in part 1, we talked about modules and submodules, and you can see that we have the create upload function or upload create function in all of our sections here. I've kept what I had before. I got my environmental features of Canada with 2 subcategories right now, Alberta and British Columbia. Now, where you upload your topic is very important. So if we upload it under environmental features of Canada, this is only going to be exclusive to the main module. So in this section here, you might want to put like an introduction, maybe like a video, maybe to spark some interest, set a good tone before they actually get into the sub modules. If you have like a unit project and you don't just want to put it into one of the sub modules, then you can put it into the main module. So yeah, and like with managing the modules, it's pretty easy to move around different topics as well. And as you'd imagine, if you want to create a topic that's exclusive to one of your sub modules, so if I want to make something that's only going to be in the Alberta section, so something related to Alberta or an assignment related to the Alberta topic or the Alberta submodule, then I would click this one as opposed to this or British Columbia. So I think you get the picture here. Let's get into a few different types of topics. And I'm actually going to be going through quite a bit, so I'm going to try to keep this pretty quick. Now, the first one I'm going to talk about is creating a file. Now, don't let the terminology throw you off here, because pretty much what creating a file is, it kind of feels like that you're creating a page on your course page. It's like you're creating a page on your website. And if anyone's familiar with Moodle, it's pretty similar to that. The only thing is that the terminology is a bit different. So let's create a page under environmental features of Canada. So yeah, we'll go create a file. And here we go. So you're going to want to give your file a title. So for this one, I don't know, we'll do a little introduction page to introduce the module to our users. So welcome, and we'll put in a bit of text. You can actually get pretty creative with this too. By that I mean you can attach links into here. You can link other things that you have on your page into here too. Hyperlinks to different resources as well. It's pretty neat, all the stuff you can do with this. But just to show you what this looks like, we'll go save and close. And it takes you right to the page, but if you want to see it kind of appear sort of in our table of contents, just go back to the module and it's actually at the bottom below our sub modules here. So there you go. One thing you might have noticed with D2L is every time there is an item under a module or submodule, you'll get this little 1 next to it. And the 1 is next to Environmental Features of Canada because it's exclusive to that module and not the other two. So let's add some stuff into our submodules though, and we'll play around with that some more. So let's create a link. And you might have noticed I've actually kept a few tabs up here because I'm going to be putting those into our D2L page. So let's actually add one more here to the Environmental Features of Canada module. So let's go to create a link. So creating a link will basically allow us to put in a URL into or from a different website. So I got a nice little National Geographic resource here that's all about Canada. And I'm just going to grab that hyperlink because I want to share it with my class, and we'll call it, we'll call it the same title as it is on the website. So Canada country profile, and we'll paste our hyperlink into there. So yep, and then we'll go create. And then we get this nice little new page that just allows you to open it, but this doesn't look too appealing, but when you head back to the table of contents, so Environmental Features of Canada, there we have number 2 because we have a second resource added. And as you can see here, it's just a nice little hyperlink. When I click that, it takes you right there. So that page that we saw before didn't really have too much of a purpose. So that's a nice way just to kind of share a quick little resource or take your students to a different page if you want. So that is creating a link. Let's do upload a file now. So this would be uploading a file from your computer. This could be, a document you want to share with them, or a document, something like that. So let's head back to our content section. Drifted away there. And for this test, I'm actually just gonna upload one of my spring break contest files, just a PDF, just to show you what this looks like. So let's put it in the Alberta section. I want to play around with one of the sub modules here. So we are going to go to upload a file, which is right at the top here. Notice how I'm under the Alberta submodule as well. I'm just going to grab one from my computer. I'm just going to make a quick cut here. So I grabbed a file using the upload button here, and I picked my spring break sustainability contest, just to show you. It's just a regular PDF file. I'm going to click add. I already used this file when I was testing. I'm just going to go create a new file. And there you go. It shows up now under Alberta. And notice how the Alberta section now has a 1, but the whole module has a 3 now, because it's actually adding up all of the topics that are in the sub modules, as well as exclusive to the module itself. So remember, we added 2 items that were just for Environmental Features of Canada, and now I got 1 in Alberta. 2 + 1 is 3. So there you go. That's how you upload a file. Not really a big deal. If I click on it, it will take you here, and then you can actually view the document. So there you go. Next one. Okay, so the next one I'm going to show you is probably my favorite. This is actually one of the first ones I played around with, and I was actually really, really impressed. And it was really, it's really basic, but it's actually something I thought was really, really impressive with D2L. So let's add a video file here. So we'll just add this to the Environmental Features of Canada section. And I'm going to add a video or audio. Now, this is what you can use to insert a URL from a YouTube site. So I got a nice little YouTube video here with some high quality landscapes in Canada. And I'm just going to copy it right in there. There you go. You get a nice little preview. Cool. And I'm going to save it. I believe you can add more there if you wanted to add more than one video. And check this out. So it doesn't even take you to, it doesn't even make you open a different window or anything. You get this high quality video just pop up right on your D2L page. And I know this is such a little thing, but I was very impressed by this because, I mean, look at it. It's big. It's right there. It's, I don't know. I thought this was really impressive. It really uses the platform to its full potential, I thought. So yeah, that's a pretty cool one. Very minor, but I don't know. I think D2L does it very, very well. So let's hop back to content. I got a few more for you. So not going to get too in depth with these next two, but you can also add a new assignment, and we'll just dive into that a little bit. I'll do this under the Environmental Features of Canada module section. You're going to want to give your assignment a title. So I'm just going to call it test. Sure. And you even have the option to make it ungraded if you want. Now, since my school, a lot of our stuff is ungraded, being elementary and all, this is a feature I would use a lot. You can also include a due date as well. So we'll go to the end of our module here. So I don't know, midnight, sure. In here, you can post instructions. You can also link other resources that you have in D2L. You can link, external URLs as well, so even YouTube videos. You can also attach files into here too. So not going to get too in-depth into this, like I said, but that is how you would include a new assignment into a module or submodule. And I don't really want to go any farther with this one, so I don't know, maybe I'll just write the word test just so it shows up as something. And then the very last one I'm going to show you, let's just take a look at this one really quick, see how it turned out. Oh, there we go. There's our test assignment. There we go. Actually, I have it as not viewed visibility right now, so now the students could actually see it. There you go. And then the last thing I'm going to show you, and I wanted to save this one for last because it really ties into other things with D2L. So you might have noticed the communication tab here, and it'll actually take you to discussions that you can set up in your group. Well, this is one of the cool features that allows you to really connect different aspects of your D2L site together. If we create a new discussion, so let's call it, I don't know, let's talk about Canada. And we'll just go, tell me about Canada. So if we set this up, you can actually move it to a different forum. If you have an existing forum, you can add this discussion right to that. But let's just save this and see what happens. Okay, so it's popping up in Environmental Features of Canada right here at the bottom. But now if we go to our communication discussion, it's also going to be linked there. So, oh, I made this about, yes, I made this yesterday. But here's the one that we just made. And it pops up there too. So it kind of keeps everything nice and connected. So that's it for part 2. Sorry, that was a bit of a longer one. In part 3, I'm going to talk about managing your different topics and, changing settings and all of that. So thanks for watching, and take care.